as millions of Americans start making their travel plans for the holiday season, the number of flights to choose from may be limited. Several budget airlines announcing that they are slashing routes and staffing nationwide. For more on that, we're going to bring in NewsNation travel editor Peter Greenberg. Hey, Peter, how are you?
And good morning.
So shares of Spirit Airlines fell to a record low on Friday after reports of a potential bankruptcy filing. What can you tell us about it?
Well, they may be near to that filing because they performed so terribly this year. They've lost money in the last 5 of 6 quarters. Their stock is down about 82%. They've downgraded about 100 pilots. They've furloughed 240 pilots. They've deferred delivery on all their new aircraft, and they slashed up to 35 routes. Here's the problem. For an airline like Spirit, the only thing they could compete on over the last couple of years as an ultra low-cost carrier is fares. But if demand is dropping and fares are dropping, they can't compete on fares if everybody's got a low fare, and that's their problem right now. They've got to reorganize.
Yeah, and as you're mentioning, the number we have is about 32 routes that they've eliminated. Maybe it's more. They released a statement saying they are making these changes so they can focus on their strongest performing routes. Talk a little bit more about this. What is this going to do for pricing for the remaining routes?
Well, the prices are going to have to stay down because their competitors have low fares, which gives them no way up. They've got to refinance $3 billion in long-term debt, but the real crisis is coming this month. They've got to refinance $1.1 billion of that debt by the end of October. So they're already in talks with investors about at least discussing the opportunity of a filing of either a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 11. My guess it would be a Chapter 11.
All right, and what's going on at Southwest? It's another airline announcing they are cutting routes and staffing, saying they need to make this change in order to stay profitable. It's a business. They got to stay afloat. How big of a worry is it for Southwest and the industry as a whole, actually, that these discounted airlines are struggling to make ends meet?
Well, Southwest is under a great amount of pressure from an investor group. They've already changed their seating operation, their load factors. They're changing their routes. They've got rid of 340 flight attendants and pilots in the Atlanta base alone. They're cutting a number of routes that they're considering unprofitable. We're talking at least 18 cities and about 34 different routes. So they're going to be changing as well. They all have to do these changes because, remember, the old idea of an ultra low-cost carrier, they might be a low fare carrier, but the costs are not low anymore, and they can't compete. If everybody's a low fare carrier, what do they compete on? So we're going to see rapid changes at Southwest. The one thing Southwest is claiming they're not going to change is what they've branded their entire airline around, which is they're not going to charge you to check 2 bags as other airlines do.
I mean, I'm starting to think of the laws of supply and demand. What's going to happen to prices? Are they going to go up on other airlines, or what's the deal here?
The only time prices will go up on other airlines is if Southwest and Spirit somehow fail. Okay. Right now, they're still operating. There's every reason to believe they will still operate. But this quarter and last quarter have been disastrous for both of these airlines. And, coming into the first quarter of 2025, that is historically when airlines file for bankruptcy. If you go back 40 years, you'll see that. So they've got to get through the first quarter if they're going to operate in 2025. Okay. I'm not worried about Southwest. Spirit is another story.
Yeah, some of the bigger airlines, though, I noticed, I'm like, oh, yeah, this flight looks really inexpensive. Then you get in there and you realize your seat's back by the bathroom at the back of the plane. And then you got to pay and pay and pay and pay and pay. So it's not quite as low as you think. But at least there are options. Peter Greenberg, thank you so much for your time today. Great info.
You got it.
Have a great day.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.